Is it cold?
No.
What is it?
It's nice.
Okay. Let's see if this thing's in focus. Yeah, we just gotta make sure we look here though. Super quiet up until about a few minutes ago. It is Wednesday, February 28th.
Today's our first day of nice weather.
I don't know if you can hear that, but it's super
Quiet.
super quiet. First couple days were rough, that's why I didn't get much, not much of this recording done up until now, just because the first location we stayed in, I can't even say the name.
It was bad. Beautiful, but
Beautiful but bad. It was
so snowy.
snowy, wind, rain.
And we had to park on the mountain. No, halfway up the mountain, and then we had to walk.
It took a few hours to get halfway up the mountain, and then after my brother and I dug ourselves out of the snow, we proceeded to hike 3 switchbacks with all our luggage and crying
Carter.
kids and a crying Kim.
I only cried just a little bit. One mini meltdown, and then I kept going.
It's like a week and a half later now. We're back. We're fine. It's fine.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
My original plan was to document this journey as I'm putting this video together. It's just not making any sense because I have a bunch of footage and there's just no context. And part of the reason why I wanted to jump in here was emphasize the fact that, you know, the place that we stayed in, yeah, the first couple days were rough, but it was amazing. The cabin was beautiful. The town was amazing. It was literally, it's on top of a hill, you know, and the views were just spectacular. I didn't want it to come off as, you know, we were complaining or that the place was horrible or that we had a bad experience. The gal that owned the place, super nice. She even, you know, offered to let us stay a few extra days at no charge. Obviously we had other arrangements, so and I just wanted to jump in here and just to show you that. And I mean, just look at this place. Look at it. It was fantastic. I will say though, these shoes, I don't know if you can see it, these are Nike, best $200 I ever spent. Best shoes ever, highly recommended. Lightweight, Good job, Nike. So now we are in Reykjavik. This is our second stop on our trip. Our first stop was in Haslavallur. I can't even say that right. But like I said, Reykjavik is beautiful as well. We're actually halfway between Reykjavik and Selfoss. So we're just outside the city. I'll get some B-roll so you guys can see. It's beautiful. It definitely has a troll feel with the moss-covered rocks and the white mountains. So very cool. Alright, DC3 and the road to Kirkjufell. These were both filmed different days, different sides of the island, but I wanted to include them together just because of the sentimental reasons. It was two locations that my brother and I had really wanted to explore and see when we were planning this trip, and they were huge bucket list items. Kirkjufell, of course, being, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, it's a huge piece of the backdrop for that series in the north. And then, of course, the DC-3, it's a Navy plane that crashed in the 70s right there on the beach, and it's been left there ever since. So I should also point out that when you go see the DC-3, you park off the road, small little parking lot. It is nowhere near the side of the road. That's just the beginning. You have to hike, and I call it hike because you're walking, but it's not walking. You're uphill the whole time, but you're hiking 2 miles in a headwind with hail and snow to nowhere. It looks like you're going nowhere. And then after you're just about dead and ready to give up, this happens. right, we just saw the Northern Lights.
On our very last night here, we're so excited. Carter's asleep in the car. We dragged her out and put her in the car. And we got to see him. It was so cool.
So last day, sort of bittersweet. We'd been here, what were it, 10 days? 9 days? 9 days. 9 days. Last day in Reykjavik, beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. As you can tell, we were able to see the Northern Lights. That was something we'd been trying to do since the day we landed. It just happened to hit the last night we were there, so perfect end to this vacation, and I'm gonna miss it. There's some ups and downs, incredible moments, things that some people will never experience. I'm glad I got to share it with my family, my kids, something that they can look back on when they get older. I don't know. Till next time. As we're leaving, I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity to fly my drone. I mean, it's downtown Reykjavik. I didn't fly halfway around the world not to.